So I called Poupon in the middle of the week and I said, what the fuck are we gonna talk about? And he said, kids. And I'm like, kids.
Because when you called me, I was pissed off about my child.
Oh, that's why you said kids.
She's 17, right? My daughter, 17.
All right.
She's on her second 20-year-old cat, right?
Second 20-year-old cat?
Second 20-year-old. Supposedly went to high school with him.
Second, stop. I don't even like the way you preface that. You made it sound like she on her second 20-year-old cat.
She's on her second 21-year-old cat. That's exactly what I mean. So her second little boyfriend's 20 years old. So I never got to meet the first one. I went up to his job. He supposedly left and went to New Orleans because maybe it was my tone. I don't know.
Wait, what kind of tone did you have?
Where the fuck is such and such? I'm not gonna say his name. So this cat here, right? She wanted to bring him to the house and meet me several times. There was a couple of nights that I was just pissed off coming from the work, and I wasn't in the mood to meet this cat, right? Because I'm like, look, I'm not down with any of this. But anyway, blah blah blah. I bought my daughter a Mini Cooper. She had when she turned 15, I bought her a Nissan Sentra, right?
Yes.
When she got a permit. So the next year, she turned 16, bought a Mini Cooper, right?
Hold on a second. Didn't you buy your daughter 2 cars, nigga?
Hold on. I just bought her a car Monday. A brand new 2020.
3 cars?
This is why I'm telling you that's what we're going to talk about kids.
Go ahead, bro.
So
I'm mad at the motherfucker now, but go ahead.
I FaceTime her 11 in the morning.
All right.
So I'm like, damn. About 4 o'clock comes. I FaceTime her again. She said, hey, Dad, I'm with Brandon. Who the fuck is Brandon? Brandon's the new little cat. Okay. Hey, we're in Dublin, which is halfway between Atlanta and Savannah.
Yeah.
So they're going to meet. She's going to meet her mother in Savannah with this dude I have never met, the 20-year-old, in my Mini Cooper.
In her car?
In my Mini Cooper, right?
So this nigga's passenger. She driving.
She's driving.
Right.
So I called you at 11 o'clock. You don't answer my phone call to 4 o'clock. And you're in another city halfway to Savannah. So I said, I'll call you back. Let me call your mother. I'll call you right back because I'm about to get pissed off. Call her mother. She was like, oh, yeah. I didn't want to tell you because I don't want you to ruin the trip. I said, you don't want me to ruin the trip. When they get to the hotel, I said, put everybody on speakerphone. So I had her mother, the boyfriend, and her. I said, put him on the phone first. Put him on FaceTime. I said, don't let her mother don't let my daughter and her mother get you fucked up. Then I said, don't let them get you fucked up. I've never met you. Then I said, so put the phone down. So I want everybody to hear this. I said, now, y'all call me about all the mundane things that happen every day, the blah, 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 the makeup. But my daughter got a 20-year-old man down there. And no one calls me. Right?
Yep.
So when they get back, I don't talk to them for like 2 weeks. They're calling me. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you at all. My birthday comes around. I take a trip. My daughter finally calls me, Daddy, you going on a trip without me? Hell yeah, I'm going on a trip without you. Right? So her mother says Chloe's upset that you're not talking to her. This is like the 3rd week. I said, well, tell Chloe she knows where I live. Tell her come over here. So she's on the way. I heard their mother texts me and said, Chloe's scared to come over here. I said, she's scared to come talk to her dad. What? I don't beat her. I said, tell her, bring her ass over here. She's like, can I come with me and her younger brother and sister? I'm like, hell no, I don't want to talk to y'all. So anyway, fast forward, she comes over here. I'm putting up a desk, which actually is my desk that I'm using right now. I'm actually doing some handiwork, which I'm not handy. So I'm already frustrated. Right? I'm drinking a couple of beers. I'm smoking some tobacco. She walks in, and she doesn't come upstairs. She's downstairs. I hear my alarm says, hey, front door open. I said, Chloe, I'm up here. Because she sits down there for like 10 minutes. So I guess she's scared. She knows I'm about to go off. And I'm about to go off. I'm a motherfucker. I motherfucker a lot. I'm like Sam Jackson. I'm a motherfucker. Yeah. So we go over. So, no, I tell you, even I'm gonna rewind it. When they come back, I tell her to bring my Mini Cooper to me, and I'm gonna take her home and drive my car back to my house. Because evidently y'all can't respect my shit. So on the way to the house, she's going there. And my daughter's a good manipulator. This is my seed, so I understand.
Oh yeah,
she's like,
but boy, that's
I'm not a bad child, and you act like you don't want to be a father anyway.
That shit.
Yes. So anyway, so she goes and tells me I don't want to be a dad anymore, and I'm controlling. And I said, here's the best thing, the best way to get somebody to not control you. Get your own shit. I said, so what we're gonna do, I want you got 2 days to get your own cell phone, because that's $120 a month. I said, your insurance on your car is $150. All right. So either pay me that or get your own stuff. But right now I'm gonna take my phone and I'm taking my car. I take it back home. Take it home. I said, you're not staying with me, so you go out and get your own stuff. I'm a controlling father. Yeah, I said I control what's mine, right? So fast forward, when the car breaks down, the Mini Cooper, which has been a money pit since I bought it last year, right? They call Sean. The mother, because her mom says, "Oh, you too hard on Chloe. You blah blah blah. She's growing. I was doing this at this age. Blah 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 blah." Okay, I said, "I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm saying either you can pay me for this Mini Cooper. I'll give you the title. You put the insurance on it yourself, and y'all can drive wherever the fuck you want to drive." And you can buy her phone and do all that. So anyway, Monday, the holiday, she's with her grandmother. Her grandmother had surgery. She's open from ear to ear. Yeah, her grandma's cool as hell. My daughter's biracial. Her grandmother's white. When we're all together, it looks funny, but she's my dog.
Your daughter's biracial?
Yeah.
What color is
she's mixed. She's mixed.
Mixed with what?
She just found out she did Ancestry.com. Her dad looks Dominican, but he's black. He's from California. Right. So, Monday she's with her grandma. California. Yeah. She's with her grandmother Monday, and her car breaks down. Right. I'm at work because we got big sales on Sunday. Car business. Yep. So I say, God damn it, I'm blah 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 blah. So I just said, you know what? Just tow the car. Just tow the car to my mechanic and come up to the dealership. Come to the dealership. All right. And so I decided just to go ahead and buy a new car, brand new car. Tired of it. I'm turning Mini Cooper into a race car. But what it is, I told her, so before we did it, right, she's all happy and smiling. I said, hold on, before all this stops, come on, let's go to my office. So we go to my office. And I said, listen, we're going to talk about control. Because right now, I bought the Mini Cooper cash. And to me, it really wasn't a big burden. I can't put money into it every other day. But this is called control right here. I said, first of all, you see how when something happens, first thing you got to do is call Dad. And Dad handles it, right? But when it comes to, and I had her mom on the speakerphone. I said, but when it comes to stuff like my daughter, 17-year-old daughter with a 20-year-old man that I never met, y'all want to call me controlling because I want to see who's around my daughter and what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? So I bring the young dude to the dealership the other day, right? And I got all the fellas. Huh?
Her boyfriend?
Yeah, the little dude. And we've all decided he's not a threat at all.
Nah, he's not a threat. It's some of them that you just smell the bitch in them. It's just like, oh, this motherfucker right here.
I had to tell him, I took him to brunch. First I took him to the range the other day. I bought a new AR-15, right?
You bought an AR-15 and you took this nigga to the range?
Yeah, I got an AR-15. It's sitting right over there. Brand new blackout edition. Blackout edition.
I bought a 12 gauge Mossberg that's in the case off to the side. I can't find a short fucking barrel for that shit for nothing. What the fuck you having?
This is the blackout edition right here. This is called the AR-15 blackout edition.
So hold on a second. What happened to Chloe's boyfriend?
All right, so here's my.
Hold on a second. This time when you tell it, nigga, that shit better be funny because you took a dark left turn. I'm like sitting here. I'm like, this shit turned into Dr. Phil really quick.
Hey, I guess I was bitten. So let me get back. Anyway, so we finally, right, Chloe's telling me I'm a controlling father, blah, blah, blah.
She said that to you?
Yeah, she actually said that to me. That hurt my feelings, man. I'm talking about.
In person?
Yeah, she said we were in the car when I told her to bring my Mini Cooper to me, and I was going to drop her off at her mother's house. because she no longer gets my car because she told me she was someplace. Yeah, she didn't pick up my phone call and didn't ask me permission. Because this 20-year-old dude, which y'all know I got a problem with, the age difference, right? And my mom's calling me, telling me, hey, you did the same thing. You were a senior and you dated a freshman. I ain't want to hear none of that shit. Well, anyway.
Hold on a second. You ain't going to want to hear this shit either, but I'm going to fucking tell you it. So you said you texted her when?
Like 11 something.
And they responded when?
4 something.
That nigga got stamina.
No, they were out of town though. Hey, but they were fucking at 11. That's what I said. And I said, if you don't pick up my goddamn calls, you're fucking. That's what I told her. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, from 11 to 4, that nigga got stamina.
Hey, man, don't be calling this cat a man. I'm going to threaten his ass real quick.
You might just have to eat that one.
So luckily they were at a Quick Trip gas station out of town.
You
when she FaceTimed me.
Gas station. Don't fool yourself. Nigga, you done fucked at some gas stations.
So her mom's in Savannah, and they're in Savannah, right? After I get through talking to him, telling him don't get fucked up. So I'm on Facebook, and her mom pops up like 11:30 at night. It was like, Savannah, what's the play? And I said, Brandon and Chloe, that's the play. She said outside the hotel. And I'm basically like, you better get your ass back up there where they are, right? So she calls me, and I go off on her. But anyway, I meet this cat, right? I take her to brunch after me and Chloe don't speak for a while. And she's like, Brandon, he constantly wants to meet me, blah, blah, blah. So I take her to brunch, and he's like, so I'm talking to him, and I'm asking him the typical questions, right? But I'm noticing Chloe's talking to him in a kind of disrespectful tone, right? Like she's running him, like, do this, and why you say that, and why you doing this? So Chloe gets up, goes to the bathroom, right? And I'm like, hey, look, bro, I'm going to tell you something. You can't touch my daughter, but if I ever let you catch her, if I catch you letting her punk you, me and you have some problems. So I was like, I want my daughter to be around a dude, and she's punking you. I said, when I first thought I met you, I thought I was going to be the predator. Mm-hmm. You know, I said, I'm thinking R. Kelly, all that shit. Because I'm thinking is a dad, 20-year-old. My daughter's 17.
R. Kelly, right now, R. Kelly is sitting at home, and if any of these people happen to stumble on this, which is highly unfucking likely, they're probably like, "Damn, nigga, why you bring me up?"
But he just got beat up, though. You know, he just got beat up.
Beat up in prison? Yeah,
he got beat up. He's still in jail. He got beat up, and the dude almost tried to stab him with a pen. It was his last week.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, you know, the whole time when somebody say 20, I'm thinking 20s. But I'm you know, guys mature at a slower rate than women. So I got him. So I'm finally, I'm vibing with this cat because I'm like, you know what, this is not the dude I'm worried about here. So I'm like, look, dude.
Why wasn't you worried about him?
Well, he's already hitting it. Yeah. I said, so you hit my daughter, right? So you hit my daughter, right? He looked at me crazy. I said, look, bro, huh?
Did he admit it?
No, she did it. He didn't have to admit it.
Hold up. What? She admitted. She said what?
Chloe is me.
Yeah.
Chloe don't give a fuck.
She actually told you that this nigga was hitting it?
Yeah.
How did you, hold up, stop.
I can't go through.
How did that fucking shit come up?
Technology. She's syncing her cell phone to her little brother's iPad, and then her mother finds messages. So she comes, yeah. So anyway, so I'm like, so you fucking my daughter anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, and you go out of town with her, and you haven't thought about meeting me. He's like, I've tried several times, but it's been Chloe. And Chloe's in the bathroom right now. I said, okay. So you let the 17-year-old run you. You're 20 years old. You let a 17-year-old run you, right? I said, don't let my daughter punk you, especially in front of me. I said, don't ever put your hands on my daughter, I'll kill you. But don't let her punk you. And I see right now, I'm looking at you, and I'm like, I don't see you as a predator like I thought. I said, I'm going to give you that. But you could be. I said, but that don't mean I like you. That don't mean I like you, right? So we vibe, and I let him go. So I say Tuesday, this is on Sunday. I said Tuesday, we're going to go to the gun range. And he's like, I said, what do you want to shoot? I said, I got a lot of guns. He said, a 50 cal. I said, a what? I said, nigga, I'm not in the army. I said, going for the 50 cal bullets that big. So we go to the gun range, and I have him carry the AR. Now I got a bag full of guns, so I pull out like 7 guns. And so I hear him telling Chloe, why does your dad got so many guns? Why does he got so many guns? She kept saying it. She's like, my dad's, and I see her reflection. She's doing like this. That's crazy. That's crazy. So when you called me the other day, I was pissed off because Chloe wrecks her car. I take a new car out to her.
She wrecked it?
And not wreck it. I'm telling her car breaks down, right? Breaks down.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing a lot of repairs on this Mini Cooper. I take a brand new car out to her because she's in my new truck. I just bought a 2020 truck, and she hit somebody in the parking lot. She done hit somebody in my Audi. She's all this shit, right? So I take it out to her. I say, Chloe, don't drive this car anywhere until tomorrow. Come by, pick me up. We're gonna go. It's my day off. We're gonna go to the dealership. I'm gonna sign up, pay for this car, and it'll be yours. Okay. So I get up in the morning time. I go do some coursework. I'm calling Chloe. I said, where you at? Her mother calls. No, she said, I'm on my way to see my mom. Her mom calls me and says, hey, is Chloe with you? She's supposed to be on her way to see you. So I finally get in touch with Chloe. She's like, oh. I said, Chloe, we're supposed to be meeting up. Whatever. I'm having breakfast with Brandon. Once again.
You are?
Huh?
You're having breakfast with him?
She's having breakfast with Brandon. They're eating breakfast.
She's having breakfast with him.
Yeah, she's having breakfast at some restaurant. So here's again, she'll answer my phone call. She tells her mom, she tells me, what you eating? That hot sauce?
Nah, they're just...
I said, look, that's sweet and sour.
This is sweet and sour. It is.
Yeah, that's sweet and sour.
So the thing is, that could either be very cultured or just ghetto as fuck that you recognize it.
No, we might turn that because I'm gonna tell you, this the topic of the kids, they suck. I really, Chloe's not making me funny. She is actually irritating me, so I'm not gonna talk about her anymore. But anyway, because when you called me, I was pissed off. I wanted to talk about how kids think that you're controlling until it's time to take control of a situation
or fix some shit.
Yeah. So she told me so I sent her Janet Jackson's video Control.
Wait, yeah.
The night after I bought the car, because I said this is real control. I said this is real control.
Damn. So
let's see. I want to get some. I'm out of drink and eat.
How did that shit end?
How does it end?
Yeah,
that's just beginning, dog. That's just beginning.
So here's what I'm saying. Now this shit done shifted to Dr. Phil. So you gotta, how old is Chloe?
17.
Okay. So I don't know what kind of.
I don't know where you went.
Did I fucking disappear? Oh, there.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
All right. I don't know what kind of magic gene shit y'all going on. Because, you an average nigga. Just like me. I'm an average ass nigga. We managed to have some fucking beautiful, above average ass kids.
True.
Chloe is fucking gorgeous.
Thank you.
Nigga, somebody's gonna try to fuck her. That's right.
Somebody has. Hell, shit. Yeah, let her tell it. Yeah.
Nigga, you gotta come to terms with that shit.
I've already had.
Yeah, so I like the fact that you bonded with dude. Because when Sydney, who like you go to some of Sydney shit, it's fucked up because like I can't see. Like, I can see. But nigga, I'm 51, just like your ass, you up there. So sometimes our shit get blurry. Nigga, I be on Facebook, I be scrolling my timeline, and I'd be like, God damn. And it'd be like, oh my God, that's Sydney.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what fucked up. I hope Cornelia don't see this. Oh, you remember I had to go meet Sydney at Toyota, right? So which is next door to my dealership, right? I didn't know she did her hair blonde. Right? I didn't know she did her hair blonde.
Yeah.
So I go in there, she had a mask on. I see a girl inside one of the service writers' booth getting her car serviced. And all I see is some biker shorts and a sweater. I said, God damn.
Biker shorts and a sweater.
And a sweater.
I'm at see.
I said, God damn. That girl got a fat. Oh, hey, Cindy. Hey. Hey. It's Uncle Boo. I was like, ah. Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, it's fucked up.
It's fucked up, bro. That's why, hey, I was going to have Cindy come over to my dealership to wait. And then she was like, nah, my girl's coming. One of her friends was coming to get her, which was good. Because one of my salesmen went over there, right? And he comes back and he's saying, he went over to pick a car up. He's like, hey, man, there's a girl over there. She got short blonde hair and she got on some biker shorts. And she got and I said, stop right now. I said, that's my goddaughter. I said, oh my God. So I was glad she didn't come over.
I'm going to talk to Sydney about them goddamn. The fucked up thing is Kennedy, the 14-year-old or the 17-year-old, dresses the same goddamn way.
Chloe dresses butt ass naked. And Chloe said,
I didn't buy none of that shit. I don't even know where the fuck it came from.
Bruh. Chloe says, I work out. I'm proud of my body. And here's the thing I told her, right? I was like, if you decide that you want to have sex, the only thing you come to say to me is that I wanted to have it. He didn't tell me he loved me. You can't tell me a dude loved me and he didn't show you. You can't say, Daddy, he blah, blah, blah. You had sex because you wanted to have sex. Just like if you come home high or drunk. You can't tell me unless you wanted to. Yep. So I said, so you love this dude? She was like, nah. So I said, oh, you just wanted a cuddy buddy. She was like,
nigga, that's you all day.
and I want to smack the shit out of her, but that's me. I saw me in her, and I was just like,
that's funny as hell. That is the definition of karma.
But you got to see it. It's hard to tell it, and I'll try to make it in a comical fashion, but it wasn't coming out comical because evidently I'm not over this shit, and it's not funny. But the shit ain't funny. I think I'm there. Hey, but she was like, yo, I took her to my boy's house who lives right across the street from me, right? He's my finance manager, works with me, young cat, got a movie theater in the house or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So we all over there chilling, and Chloe's constantly telling everybody, he's not my boyfriend. And my homeboy's like, talking about the dude right behind you? She's like, yeah. He's like, Chloe, why is he with you? She's like, look, he's not my boyfriend. And he's looking like at her like, oh, I'm not your boyfriend? I'm not your boyfriend? And so we had 3 strippers in the basement, right? Because he got a movie theater in the basement, right? And so he's like, Chloe, you keep saying he's not your boyfriend. He gonna let you go home, and he gonna go to one of these girls down here in the basement. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's I'm telling you, man, having kids and karma and just watching somebody kind of, you know, you watch your kids reinvent themselves, reinvent themselves.
Yep.
And Chloe's not a bad person. But she's really stuck to what I told her. If you want to do something, you stick to your convictions, but you got to take the consequences. And so when I take her car and I take her phone, you know, she's kind of like, fuck it. It pisses me off even worse. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but that's the stance she makes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucked up thing is, it's like, I think I decided a long time ago that I know I have attractive female daughters. Somebody is trying to sleep with them.
Oh, yeah.
It would be completely unrealistic for me to think that somebody's not trying to sleep with them. But, nigga, all my shady shit, I'm about to instill in her. So you about to have to deal with some crazy shit.
That's what.
She gonna know what the fuck is up. So you get in a relationship with my oldest daughter, my youngest daughter, they up on game like a motherfucker, dude. Like, it's like They know what the deal is. So if they are allowing you to sleep with them and do whatever they want or whatever you want to do, worst case scenario, nigga. Nigga, I'm just saying, worst case scenario.
I'm at worst case. I think I'm at worst case.
If
I'm at DEFCON 5.
No, I'm saying if that's what that is, it's because she is getting shit out of it that is benefiting her, probably more than is benefiting you.
Well, the first, remember I said this was the second 20-year-old, right?
Okay.
Chloe was dating this or seeing this other 20-year-old dude from her old. All these guys are from her old high school, right? So he worked at AutoZone, and Chloe needs some windshield wiper fluid from. No, I'm sorry, she needed some tire shine. So she tells him, and you gotta understand, Chloe's mom is look, if you want to talk to her, you gotta pay for her time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Chloe called the dude, was like, yo, can I get some tire shine for my car? You work at AutoZone. He's like, that'd be $10. She was like, what? So she drives up to the dealership and gets some from my lot manager, get a whole bottle. And so I can't think of the dude's name, Cody or Katie or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I used to be like, yo, where's this dude Cody at when I'm going to meet him? She's like, oh, I dropped him. I was like, why? Because he worked at AutoZone and he couldn't give me no tire shine. I was like, okay. Okay, you might be my child.
You say he couldn't give you no tire time?
No tire shine. Oh, shit to shine your tires? Yeah. I was like, yo.
Wow.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro.
So have you talked to Chloe since all this shit?
Yeah, we've been out. I mean, like I said, and I gotta give my man props the other day, right? He came to Chloe. He came when I gave Chloe the car on Monday, right? I mean on Tuesday. Signed the paperwork. I had this FedEx guy pull up. He pulls up on the lot. Now I'm in street clothes, right?
Okay.
He doesn't know I run the dealership, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He got a young kid. Window down, music pumping. Rap music, explicit lyrics, right?
Yep. Wait, he's pumping that shit around you?
Huh? No, this is not her boyfriend. This is just a FedEx dude, right? Okay. This guy from FedEx. Right. He's in a budget rental truck. He pulls up about 100 miles an hour, right? He pulls up behind him. I said, hey, partner, hey, man, cut your music down, yo, and turn it and slow down when you come through this parking lot. He grabs the package and walks past me and looks at me, turns his hat around backwards, right? He's probably about young 20s. I got my gun on my hip. I'm off the clock, right? I'm in civilian clothes.
Yep.
I'm talking like I'm a police officer. I'm in regular clothes. I'm in shorts, but I got my 9 on me, right? Mm. So he gets back in the truck and then he starts talking shit. So he speeds off and I'm waving him down. I said, the back of his door is open and some boxes are about to fall out. So he has to stop, right? Okay. So when he gets out the truck, I go to approach him and I'm looking at the surveillance video because I end up having to call FedEx and send them the video. Her little boyfriend is actually toe-to-toe with me. So as soon as it jumped off and I'm walking towards Cat because he talking shit, I'm like, yo, I'm walking towards him because, I'm still, although I am management, I'm jumped off. You still and I'm off the clock.
Yep.
So I noticed my man was side by side with me. Mm-hmm. So he comes to me and he's hype afterwards, right? He's doing like this and he's kind of built. He's like, Mr. McCray, I was in a good mood today, but now I don't know. I feel some kind of way. So I was like, okay. He might got a little something in him, you know what I'm saying? When I saw the video, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give him a little props and shit, whatever,
That's what's up.
Navigating parenthood, man. I gave props on that too. I had to tell her. I said, hey, let me get my man's number. I called him. I was like, bam. So he actually called me today and told me he got accepted to Georgia Military Academy college. So, just being a dad, man, navigating through that shit, man. That's especially with when you co-parenting and the mom hides shit worse than the kid. You know what I'm saying? It's Chloe's like, I was gonna tell you, but mom told me not to. Cause she didn't want to mess up her weekend because Chloe went down to babysit for her. Yeah. So
out of all that stuff, like everything that happened and everything that transpired with Chloe, the one thing that fucking resonates with me is you texted that nigga at 11, and they didn't text you back until 4.
Hey, so he was in there tapping. You know what?
Got stamina.
That's why I'm so mad about this shit, because if you don't, hey, I used to tell one of my ex-girlfriends, if you don't answer my fucking call, you're fucking. That's fucked up there.
Yeah, you gotta let that shit go, or that'll drive you crazy. It's just like, they gonna do what they gonna do. They gonna have to deal with their shit. And they gonna have to deal with their shit. That's what's up.
From 11 to 4, nigga, you know, from 11 to 4, I'm not doing all that.
During work hours, during work hours, you do that shit after hours.
I told the girls, look, I'm like a roller coaster ride. I'm gonna give you 3.5 minutes. I'm gonna let you go. Woo! You gotta wait an hour to get back in line. You gotta get back in line, wait an hour to get back on the ride.
Whole hour.
I ain't doing that shit, man. Especially now, I'm binge watching shit like P-Valley and Power Book 2. You know, if I get a commercial break, shit, we can get it in. But when the show come back on,
at least let me use the bathroom and eat a protein bar.
Hey, I do an energy drink, bro. I do my energy drink, pump me some tobacco, and I'm ready to go again.
It's that tobacco. God damn. I don't even know where to fucking take this shit. So let me just go ahead and let everybody know. I don't know how long this shit is. It's way longer. This shit is probably way longer than it was supposed to fucking be. Anyways, so that was Shootin. I suppose we touched on kids like we were supposed to.
We don't touch on kids. It's wrong verbiage. That's been there. That wasn't me. He touched her.
That ain't my nigga. That ain't my ass either. What the fuck?
But you said we touched your. Well, you said I'm not even gonna say it. But he touched. I ain't touched nobody. I ain't touched nobody. I'm just saying.
We ain't touched on no goddamn.
We touched on the topic.
We touched on the topic
of kids. This boy, shit. You mess up my parole, boy. Hey.
Man. All right. So make sure you tune in. I don't know at what point I lost complete control of this shit, but that's just what it is. So make sure you tune in next time to Shooting the Shit with Ben there and Poupon. I am Ben there.
And I am Poupon.
We got this shit. Nigga, that's coordination. This
right there, yeah.